My God, YouTube, I do apologise for the morning hair on these runs, but welcome back to another video. It is bright and early, the crack of dawn, as you can see, and we are off on a cheeky little 5K to start the morning and get our cardio boxed off. So, yeah, let's go. Right, so that was the run there, just a nice little easy 5K. Not aiming for a specific time, I was trying to hold a specific pace just to simply get my cardio boxed off this morning. It is check-in day, so we will be checking in with Ben now and getting the shots and then into Mill 1. So that is the current rig check, 1 kilo down exactly from last week. We were sat at 95 kilos last week, we were 94 this morning. That's still with the exact same food as what you've seen in previous videos, 2,700 calories training day, 2,400 rest day. So yeah, operation bringing back the shreds is on. We will most probably, and when I say we, the team, we will most probably book Dubai sometime soon towards the back end of the year for a content trip, whether that will be November, December. We're not entirely sure yet. I have got a few other things going on in and around that time, which I will talk to you around later on. But Dubai is going to be the main thing in which we're working towards for a content trip. I want to rock up in immaculate shape. I want to rock up looking like a full-grown fucking superhero. So yeah, Operation Shreds. Let's get it. Off to the shops now to pick up a few bits for Meal 1. We're going to have what the staple Meal 1 has been now for the past few months. 5 whole eggs, 100 gram of banana and 1 apple. I'm not sure what it is, but when I run a Pro Fats breakfast, I just feel so good. I feel so much better than when I'm shoveling down a heavy amount of carbohydrates first thing in the morning. So yeah, we're going to stick with it. Pro Fats breakfast for the foreseeable it is. Right, we are outside the gym now, about to head in for an arms and delts session. Can't lie, I feel like I am back in my bodybuilding days because it is meant to be legs today, but we're doing arms and delts. That's literally what I used to do back when I was trying to be a men's physique athlete. Not a very good one. Where I have good legs, I used to just skip them every other week and add in an arm session. And we're doing the exact same today. Reason being is because last YouTube video, I didn't actually talk through this because I can't lie, I was shit scared. But I'd done something to my lower back during my leg session. I'm not sure what. I thought originally first it was like a slip disc or a trapped nerve or something like that. It was from picking up a plate. It wasn't even through training legs. I literally bent over to pick up a plate, quite clearly at a funny angle. Felt my lower back go and I was like, oh shit, what's that? Really started hurting. Carried on with the leg session absolutely fine. And then on the drive home, my legs started going really numb and I started having shooting pains down my legs. To the point where when I stopped off at a Lidl to grab a few bits for my post-workout meal, I could barely even pick up anything from like a bottom shelf. It was that painful. Went home and I literally laid on the sofa for about 2 hours prior to getting into the second work block of the day. Did a good job at hiding that, didn't I? Reason I didn't say anything is because I was shit scared. I thought I'd slipped a disc, somehow managed to generate a trapped nerve or whatever it was, right? But when my legs started going numb, I started getting shooting pains down the legs each and every time I stood up as well, whether that was getting out of my car, whether that was getting up from the sofa. Felt incredibly lightheaded, incredibly dizzy, was actually struggling to balance myself on my own 2 legs. Yeah, went and got that checked out straight away. And they said they reckon it's just something muscular because basically as the nurse was pressing down my spine, that's not what was triggering any pain. But yeah, it was shit scary. Safe to say I'm still feeling the lower back a week later. So rather than going into the gym now and training legs, I think I just want to give it another rest for a week and get back into training legs next week. I'm still able to do my runs as you saw this morning, that's fine. It's just still when I get up from being sat down or if I bend over to pick anything up, I could just feel like a slight little bit of pressure going through that lower back. And that is literally it. So rather than just smash my leg session today and just essentially accumulate more lower back fatigue or generate more lower back fatigue, I'd rather just give it a rest, hit arms and delts, because I could always do with bigger arms and delts as well and get back into training legs next week. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head into the gym and I'll see you there. Okay, YouTube, it is the next day, and I wanted to bring this vlog into the following day as well, because this is a big day in the history books of Finn Nugent, and I suppose you could say the history books of this channel as well, because I am now off to get the modern mullet cut in. So yeah, let's go and see how this turns out. Now, I'll be completely honest with you, YouTube. I think that this mullet could be pretty iconic, right? I reckon this could be my signature piece, what I'm known for, right? And if it isn't, like I said, if it turns out shit, then I'm just gonna buzz it all off anyway, because originally I wanted to buzz my hair. But I thought, why I do have a full set of hair still, let's have a little play around with it. Let's have a little fun. Let's get a mullet cut in, see how that looks. If it looks shit, then we'll fuck it off. Simple as that. Let's go, I'm excited. Right, all right, YouTube, let's take a little look at how the mullet's looking, shall we? Right, so this is it here. As you can see, a little bit of a work in progress, right? This is technically only 3 weeks of growth, so it's not very long at the back. I probably should have grown it out longer, but I was just feeling so messy, so I thought, right, get the mullet, grow out, cut in, and then just grow it from there, essentially. So yes, it's a little bit of a work in progress, but no, I like it. I like the overall shape. I guess it's just a matter of time now, right? Let's wait to see once it has grown into its full form, and I can fully unleash the mullet. So yeah, we'll keep you posted with that. I suppose you'll see as the weeks go on. The barber reckons it's going to be a few trims until it's really looking on point. Shout out Zach, as always, keeping me looking fresh. But yeah, this is what we're currently working with so far, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see the mullet in its full form. Like I said, if it's shit, it goes completely. But if it looks good, I'm tempted to get the stash cut in to go with it as well. That means getting rid of all of this. I haven't been fucking clean shaven since I was about 19 now. Oh, I did have a stint of being clean shaven back when I was in the fire service, because we had to be, from when I was like 20 to 21, 22, say. But yeah, for majority of my adult life, I've had a beard. So that's going to be an interesting one. I've always fancied doing Movember, right? But then that involves having a tash for my birthday, which, yeah, that doesn't set the world alight for me. Don't really fancy it, to be honest. So yeah, that's always why I've avoided Movember. Maybe the mullet's still looking good by then. This could be the year. We'll see. But anyway, in terms of the magic in which we have been cooking up behind the desk, this was a phenomenal result in which I posted of a client the other day. Take a look at that there. That is my brother Matt Harding, having dropped 20 kg since the start of the year in his fat loss phase. He also ran a marathon and a half marathon within that time, but the end date was start of August, right? Because next week he is flying out on his lad's holiday, and he wanted to ensure that he looked the best in which he ever have. He came into this year spinning his wheels with his fitness journey, having no clear directional goals when it came to what he wanted to achieve, and essentially did not know how to get there, right? He massively lacked motivation, lacked discipline, and he wanted to not only get in the shape of his life, but transform his mindset with that. It's safe to say now, 6 months later, he's an elite performer, he has an elite physique, and he has the elite mindset to go with it. This is a message in which he sent to me the other day before boarding his flight to his holiday. In all seriousness though, mate, I want to thank you for all the hard work over the last few months. The whole experience has genuinely been life-changing, and I feel like a completely different bloke, both physically and mentally. You've installed this new mindset within me where I'm disciplined and laser focused on what I want to achieve, and this goes for both fitness and life in general. There are so many lads out there that I think will benefit from Nugent. I will always push people to sign up because it has honestly been one of the best things I've ever done. Thank you again, brother. I tell you what, this coaching game has got me one too many times this year. Just reading messages like that is so fulfilling and rewarding, and that is why I fucking love this job, and coaching is genuinely the best job in the world. It's messages like that and results like that which get me out of bed each and every morning to do what I do, because it's so rewarding knowing that you're having a positive impact on someone's life. And for someone like Matt, like I said, that came into this year lacked motivation, lacked discipline, no clear goals or direction, to think that now he's coming off the back end of a physique transformation with a completely new mindset where he's so clear and laser focused on what he wants to achieve in his fitness journey and life in general. And that really is what going through a physique transformation process will do. Like I said, it's not just about creating elite physiques, it's about creating elite performers in and outside of the gym. Not just in the gym, but in the workplace, in life in general. Building the elite mindset to go with it as well, to where you have discipline, you have a clear understanding of what you want to achieve, you have that grit, hunger and determination to want to continue chasing more and doing better in life. It genuinely is physique results like that which make it all worth it for me and make this job so rewarding. And with that being said as well, we have been working on some very exciting things in the background with regards to NewGen. We have literally just launched our first ever 8-week high impact group coaching program, Level 1. So why Level 1? Because it is essentially your entry level into NewGen. You'll receive training, nutrition, weekly check-ins, weekly group calls, access to our private community and much more. And what do you gain? Well, you'll drop body fat. You'll get consistent, you'll find structure, you'll get an understanding for what works. The reason in which we created this group coaching program, because like I said, it is your entry level into NewGen coaching. And the reason we've done it as a challenge, as a group coaching program, is to build that community of men that want to improve, that want to level up, that are on that trajectory to wanting to achieve more in life. Because at the end of the day, as we know, men need men nowadays more than ever. Iron sharpens iron, right? And this is what it's all about. Men stand taller together. And when you are in that community aspect of high achieving men, it is only going to rub off on you, right? So if Level 1 is something in which you are interested in, our 8-week high impact group coaching program, then what I will do is I will leave a link in the bio. All you have to do is hit the link, sign up, and wait for the next steps to get sent out to you. I'll see you there. But anyway, that is everything for this video. I'm going to wrap this one up here. In the next video, I will be sure to take you through a full day of eating and a full training breakdown of what I am doing week to week in order to drop body fat, sustain muscle, and build the engine to go with it so I can run long distances and run Hyrox races in phenomenal times. Be sure to stay tuned for that. Like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. God bless.